boy from Perth, main eventing Madison Square Garden to defend his title. It's not bad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's I have to pinch myself sometimes, but ready to show up.
How have you found this week so far? I know it's still somewhat early in fight week, but obviously you've been in camp for a while. But how's it felt?
It's been cool. We got into New York last Tuesday, so we've been here a bit, settled in.
Nice.
But it's cool to get fight week started, feeling good. It feels just like any other fight week, to be honest. Not much different. Obviously, it's a big city, but it's much the same.
I was going to say, like, it's arguably the biggest, grandest stage of them all. You're just keeping it in your stride as if, like, hey, it's just another day at work? Or?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like that's the way it has to be to get the best performance. So just taking it day by day. Yeah, not letting it overwhelm me, just staying calm and waiting for my moment.
Yeah. Madison Square Garden, world famous arena. For many different sports, many different fights, you've had the likes of John Jones, George St. Pierre, DC, Alex Pereira all fight here. What is it going to mean? I don't want to get too far in the weeds of like talking legacy and whatnot, but like, what would it mean to you that if you were to come out and still, with that belt wrapped around you, in the biggest arena of all?
It would mean a lot. It would mean a lot. Obviously, biggest arena. Some of the greats, as you were stating, some of the greatest athletes have competed here. So it means a lot. Even just to get the win over Makhachev, it's going to mean a lot. We're gonna have to. I'm just trying to take it in my stride. But it's going to be a special moment. I want to become a defending champion. Yeah. This is the first step to get into that spot.
75 weeks ago, you posted to your Instagram saying that you were going to be out of UFC 305 at that time and with the wrist injury and whatnot. It's now 75 weeks past, so what's that, a year and a half or so? You're now welterweight champion, defending in New York. That's a bit of a whirlwind to wrap your head around.
Yeah, it's crazy, you know. I've been in the UFC three and a half years. I always had my eyes set on the November New York card, and I thought it would happen sooner, but first time, you know, defending the belt against pound for pound number one, it is surreal. Yeah, I have to pinch myself.
Yeah. The Aussie MMA world collectively kind of lost its when they saw you and Volk training together, and then Craig also in the background doing Craig things. What was that like, having Volk in your camp, having already fought Islam twice? Although the second one we don't really talk about because it was 11 days off the couch. What did you learn from Volk during that time?
I mean, learned a lot. Anytime I've shared the room with Volk, I learn a lot. He's an inspiring individual, one of Australia's greats, you know, one of Australia's greatest athletes. Yeah, just to be able to share the room with him is pretty special. And there was, I guess, some technical stuff he taught, but also, just watching him work is it's inspirational.
Yeah. Did he talk to you about trying to navigate the balance of needing to be forward and taking ground and striking, as well as being aware of the obvious threat of Islam's wrestling? Did he speak much about that, or were we getting a bit too technical for
now? No, there was definitely things he was showing me that Makhachev, obviously what he feels Makhachev was very good at, and maybe he didn't expect in the fight. So, it's good to it's always good to learn from Volk, but then to learn from him when he's discussing stuff.
Yeah.
He's actually been in with it with Makhachev over 25 minutes. So who better to help out than Volk?
Yeah. You're obviously known for your boxing skill, and when I was in Perth before the fight night card in Perth, we saw you hitting the pads, and yes, it's hitting pads. Anyone can look good hitting pads, but the sound of when you were hitting those pads is just different. What is it about your boxing which gets the UFC world sort of so excited?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I think maybe just my calm, you know, I'm happy to get into the pocket. I don't... happy to get in the pocket, happy to take risks. I trust that I can stay in the pocket, not get hit and land shots. I think that's probably what people like. Someone that's willing to go into the pocket and walk the tightrope of trying to hit and not get hit.
Yeah. Do you feel, obviously you'll have the support of Australia this weekend, but do you feel that potentially you've got maybe a bit more of the MMA world behind you, as, you know, some pockets of the MMA world will be kind of sick of people just moving up and taking over. Do you feel that you've got a bit more of a broader fan base with you rooting for you this weekend?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like I've got the underdog mentality in this fight. I feel like yeah, a lot of people get behind the underdog. That's how I see it. I think obviously the odds makers have me as the underdog, so yeah, I think just being the underdog, I think people are getting behind me.
Yeah, and do you like going into fights as the underdog? Because you've gone into a lot of your fights as the underdog, and that's sort of just how a lot of the world have seen your fight. Do you feel comfortable with that, or is it something you just don't take any notice of?
I mean, I always feel like I've got the underdog mentality. So yeah, I like it. I think it's good. I feel like it just makes me have everything to prove.
Yeah. Islam is obviously a tremendous fighter. We all know that. What is it that you have to do this weekend in order to walk away as and still?
I think it's just going out there, find the perfect fight, not settle in any positions, I think is key. And really be aggressive, trust the fitness, go after him. Don't shy away from the fight, but go after him. Not worry about the takedown, but to go after him with vicious intentions.
Yeah. Why do you win this weekend?
Just I think honestly, I feel like I've got the heart and the skill to make it happen.